All right, everybody, let's call to order this Fire Merit Commission meeting on today, Monday, July 28. Can I please get a roll call, Nancy?
Thank you, Madam President. All four of our commissioners are with us this afternoon in the council chambers. Regina Foltz.
Present.
Jim Rodino.
Present.
Mandy Lazenby.
Here.
Benita Fields-Buggs.
Present.
Thank you.
Can I get a motion to approve today's agenda, please?
I'll motion to approve today's agenda.
A second.
We have a first and second. All in favor? Aye. None opposed. Today's agenda is approved. Now can I get a motion to approve the regular meeting minutes from June 23rd?
Make a motion to approve the regular meeting minutes from June 23rd.
Second.
We have a first and second. All in favor?
Aye.
None opposed. Those minutes are approved. Moving on to the fire department. Chief Day.
How you guys doing this afternoon? Okay, first off, we got a couple of disciplinary notices. Let me grab my glasses. Okay, first up, we got Lieutenant Jacob Lighty informing you guys an incident from Battalion Chief Snyder was submitted to the Division Chief of Operations concerning an emergency call. We investigated the incident, and Jacob Lighty has been disciplined with an 8-hour suspension. Lieutenant Lighty has received an 8-hour suspension.
Thank you. Accept this correspondence. Next.
Okay, now we have Division Chief Kornrumpf, who has received a 40-hour suspension.
All right, that correspondence has been accepted.
Battalion Chief Nick Hintz, 24-hour suspension.
Correspondence is accepted.
Captain Dustin Flagg, 24-hour suspension.
This one will need a vote from us as to how we're handling it,
Okay.
but let's wait and accept this correspondence, but make a decision at the end.
Okay.
No, I was going to say, that one, a hearing was requested.
Yes.
That's the action that you guys have to decide on.
I would like to get through this other stuff and then come back to this. I want to make sure I had an opportunity to look at
Okay, you need a motion to table it to the end of the agenda then?
Can I get a motion to table this item and put it on the end of the agenda today?
I'll motion to table the agenda or this item till later today.
I'll second.
We have a first and second. All in favor?
Aye.
All right, thanks. Okay. Moving on.
We want to go to promotions next? Okay.
You got firefighter Lance's issues to take care of first before your promotions?
Okay.
Okay, that is in order.
So we have O'Leary has made an appearance and approved the motion to continue the hearing. That was granted. So the date of that is August 22nd.
So you need a motion to set the hearing.
Can I get a
That's what you
motion
need
to
to do.
set the hearing for August 22nd for Jason Lance?
I'll make a motion to accept the hearing August 22nd for Jason Lance.
Second.
We have a first and second.
It's at 9 a.m.
At 9 a.m.
Yep.
We have a first and second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
That date is set. Yeah, we need do, Mr. O'Leary? Thank you. Okay, now promotions. Yay.
Okay. Okay, first up, I'd like to move for the approval of promotion of medic driver Amato Tanguma to medic lieutenant with the Elkhart Fire Department as per Indiana Code 36-8-3.5-16. I, Rodney Dale, the fire chief, am notifying the Fire Merit Commission that medic driver Amato Tanguma has been offered and has accepted a promotion to medic lieutenant on medic 24 C shift. This promotion is effective immediately, and his first shift was on 7/28 of 25.
Okay, can I get a motion to accept the promotion of medic driver Amato Tanguma to medic lieutenant effective July 8?
I make the motion to accept it for Armana Tanguma from medic driver to medic lieutenant effective 7/8/25.
I'll second.
We have a first and second. All in favor? Aye. Seeing none opposed, that is approved. Congratulations.
Okay, next up, Matthew Bryant. I am pleased to announce the promotion of first-class firefighter Matthew Bryant to suppression driver operator with the Elkhart City Fire Department. As per Indiana Code 36-8-3.5-16, I, Rodney Dale, the fire chief, am formally notifying the Merit Commission that first-class firefighter Matthew Bryant has been offered and accepted a promotion to suppression driver operator on Squad 1 A shift. This promotion is effective immediately, and his first shift in the new position was on 7/9 of 25.
Thank you. Can I get a motion to approve the promotion of first-class firefighter Matthew Bryant to suppression driver operator effective July 9?
I'll make a motion to accept the promotion of first-class firefighter Matthew Bryant to suppression driver operator effective 7/9/25.
I second.
We have a first and second. All in favor? Aye. None are opposed. That is approved. Congratulations.
Okay, next up, we have Corey Hill. I am pleased to announce the promotion of first-class firefighter Corey Hill to suppression driver operator with the Elkhart Fire Department. As per Indiana Code 36-8-3.5-16, I, Rodney Dale, the fire chief, am formally notifying the Fire Merit Commission that first-class firefighter Corey Hill has been offered and has accepted a promotion to suppression driver operator on Truck 18 C shift. This promotion is effective immediately, and his first shift in the new position was on July 8th of 25.
Thank you, Chief. Can I get a motion to approve the promotion of first-class firefighter Corey Hill to suppression driver operator effective July 8?
I'll make the motion to approve the promotion of firefighter Corey Hill to suppression driver effective 7/8/2025.
A second.
We have a first and second. All in favor?
Aye.
None are opposed. That is approved, and congratulations.
Okay, next up, we have Joshua Patterson. I am pleased to announce the promotion of first-class firefighter Joshua Patterson to suppression driver operator with the Elkhart Fire Department. As per Indiana Code 36-8-3.5-16, I, Rodney Dale, the fire chief, am formally notifying the Fire Merit Commission that first-class firefighter Joshua Patterson has been offered and has accepted a promotion to suppression driver operator on Engine 4 B shift. This promotion is effective immediately, and his first shift in the new position was on 7/10 of 25.
Thank you, Chief. Can I get a motion to approve the promotion of first-class firefighter Joshua Patterson to suppression driver operator effective July 10?
I'll make a motion to accept the promotion of first-class firefighter Joshua Patterson to suppression driver operator effective 7/10/25.
Second.
We have a first and second. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Seeing none, that is approved, and congratulations.
Okay, next up, we have Jafet Moya. I am pleased to announce the promotion of first-class firefighter Jafet Moya to suppression driver operator with the Elkhart Fire Department. As per Indiana Code 36-8-3.5-16, I, Rodney Dale, the Fire Chief, am formally notifying the Fire Merit Commission that first-class firefighter Japhet Moya has been offered and has accepted a promotion to suppression driver operator on Squad 2 on A shift. This promotion is effective immediately, and his first shift was on 7/9 of 25.
Thank you, Chief. Can I get a motion to approve the promotion of first-class firefighter Japhet Moya to suppression driver operator effective July 9?
Make a motion to accept the promotion of first-class firefighter Japhet Moya to suppression driver operator effective 7/9/25.
Second.
We have a first and second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Seeing none, that is approved, and congratulations.
Okay, next up we have Spencer Bircher. I am pleased to announce the promotion of first-class firefighter Spencer Bircher to medic driver operator with the Elkhart Fire Department. As per Indiana Code 36-8-3.5-16, I, Rodney Dale, the Fire Chief, am formally notifying the Fire Merit Commission that first-class firefighter Spencer Bircher has been offered and has accepted a promotion to medic driver operator on Medic 21 on B shift. This promotion is effective immediately, and his first shift was on 7/10 of 25.
Thank you, Chief. Can I get a motion to approve the promotion of first-class firefighter Spencer Bircher to medic driver operator effective July 10?
A motion to accept the promotion of firefighter Spencer Bircher to medic driver operator effective July 10th, 2025.
Second.
We have a first and second. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Seeing none, that is approved, and congratulations.
Okay, next up we have Jenner Minix. I am pleased to announce the promotion of first-class firefighter Jenner Minix to medic driver operator with the Elkhart Fire Department. As per Indiana Code 36-8-3.5-16, I, Rodney Dale, the Fire Chief, am formally notifying the Fire Merit Commission that first-class firefighter Jenner Minix has been offered and has accepted a promotion to medic driver on Medic 25 on B shift. This promotion is effective immediately, and his first shift was on 7/10 of 25.
Thank you, Chief. Can I get a motion to approve the promotion of first-class firefighter Jenner Minix to medic driver operator effective July 10?
Make the motion to approve Jenner Minix as the medic operator effective 7/10.
Second?
We have a first and second. All in favor? Aye. None are opposed. That's approved, and congratulations.
Okay, next up we have James DeWitt. I am pleased to announce the promotion of first-class firefighter James DeWitt to medic driver operator with the Elkhart Fire Department. As per Indiana Code 36-8-3.5-16, I, Rodney Dale, the Fire Chief, am formally notifying the Fire Merit Commission that first-class firefighter James DeWitt has been offered and has accepted a promotion to medic driver operator on Medic 24 on B shift. This promotion is effective immediately, and his first shift was on July 10th of 25.
Thank you, Chief. Can I get a motion to approve the promotion of first-class firefighter James DeWitt to medic driver operator effective July 10?
I motion to approve the promotion of firefighter James DeWitt to medic driver effective July 10th, 2025.
Second.
A first and second. All in favor? Aye. Seeing none are opposed, that is approved, and congratulations.
Okay, next up we have Evan Chillick. I am pleased to announce the promotion of first-class firefighter Evan Chillick to medic driver operator with the Elkhart Fire Department. As per Indiana Code 36-8-3.5-16, I, Rodney Dale, the Fire Chief, am formally notifying the Fire Merit Commission that first-class firefighter Evan Chillick has been offered and has accepted a promotion to medic driver operator on Medic 25 A shift. This promotion is effective immediately, and his first shift was on July 9th of 25.
Thank you, Chief. Can I get a motion to approve the promotion of first-class firefighter Evan Chillick to medic driver operator effective July 9?
Make a motion to accept the promotion of first-class firefighter Evan Chillick to medic driver operator effective 7/9/25.
Second.
We have a first and second. All in favor? Aye. None are opposed. That's approved, and congratulations.
Okay, finally here, we have Aaron Leckleitner. I'm pleased to announce promotion of driver operator Aaron Leckleitner to lieutenant with the Elkhart Fire Department. As per Indiana Code 36-8-3.5-16, I, Rodney Dale, the fire chief, am formally notifying the Fire Merit Commission that driver operator Aaron Leckleitner has been offered and has accepted a promotion to traveling lieutenant on C shift. This promotion is effective immediately, and his first shift will be on July 29th of 25.
Thank you, Chief. Can I get a motion to approve the promotion of driver operator Aaron Leckleitner to lieutenant effective July 29? Excuse me, effective immediately.
Effective immediately, his first shift will be July 29th.
I make the motion to approve the promotion of operator Aaron Leckliner to lieutenant effective immediately.
Second.
We have a first and second. All in favor?
Aye.
None are opposed. That's approved, and congratulations. Thank you, Chief, on all those promotions.
You're welcome. Thanks. Penning? No, there's not a penning today. No,
We did all that stuff last time.
oh,
Did we?
last time, you kind of,
Yeah.
yeah,
Cool.
symbolic penning last.
Chief,
meeting.
did Amando Tumunga
Tanguma?
or Tanguma, did we cover him already?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
He was the first one, I believe.
Okay, so. Can I get a motion to remove the tabled item for consideration?
I'll motion to remove the tabled item for consideration.
Second.
We have a first and second. All in favor?
Aye.
That came off the table, now we're talking about it. All right, Chief, what do we got here?
We have a 24-hour suspension for Captain Dustin Flagg. I came to the 24 hours. This was the process that I used. There was an investigation conducted by Human Resources. There was also a reenactment of the incident that involved my assistant chief. Between the investigation and the reenactment, I want to emphasize that I firmly believe that Dustin Flagg tampered with the camera cord. With that being said, there was a push to terminate Captain Flagg. I did not do that. He's a probationary captain. There was a push to demote him. I chose not to do that. There was a push to give him more than 24 hours. I chose not to do that. And I want to emphasize I've taken a lot of heat for only going with 24 hours. I want to be firm in that. I think there was a lot, when something changes at the fire department, there's usually a lot of tension around it. We got the cameras. That's new to us. Even as chief, I didn't expect them to go on the rig floor. I was not happy they were going on the rig floor, and I had a very intense conversation with my superiors about that. I lost that conversation, so the cameras had to stay. And my belief is that Dustin displayed, as a captain, probationary captain, he displayed poor leadership. Now, as leaders, I also believe that we don't always have perfect behavior, which is why I did not seek to remove his rank or seek to terminate him. As chief of the fire department, I've been entrusted to deal with suspensions 40 hours and below. And I believe that this suspension is more than fair. After reading the evidence, I believe it's just common sense that he disconnected the camera.
Have my fellow commissioners had time to look at both?
Chief, could you explain what happened?
I don't have the timelines with me because this isn't a hearing. I don't have the evidence in exact, but there was according to Dustin, he was up doing maintenance work. Per the report, what the angles that he was at and what he was doing does not add up to the maintenance work that he said that he was doing. The timeline with him going up towards the camera and the camera coming offline fits perfectly. Again, my assistant chief went out during the reenactment. Yes, and I have a copy of this also, if you guys want to see it. I don't know if it focuses on the rig floor. That's where we keep the apparatus, fire engines, ambulances, whatever else we're going to use. It's a unique thing. It's a new thing. We haven't had that in the past. The cameras were originally requested a few years ago, but they were requested for the exterior. People had stuff missing in cars, especially at certain stations where higher areas. The cars were parked, along the alley, and stuff was coming up missing, and even some of it down at Central Station. So we had to actually get put in a capital request to get these cameras. So when they came, they're putting them on the rig floor also, and they're on the rig floor. They're there now. We all had some intense feelings about it. Again, I'm on record. I had some intense feelings about it, and I had some conversation with my superiors about it, but they wanted to keep the cameras there, and I had to honor that, and we all have to honor that.
It's 24/7?
Yes. Yep.
And it was unplugged for what reason?
That's only Dustin can answer that, but I believe he unplugged them so that they wouldn't record. I think it was an emotional decision. Like I said, I had some high emotions about it. Like I said, as leaders, we're not perfect. I'm not perfect as a chief, but we have to run the department with some integrity, and there has to be some punishment for the things that we do. Dustin does not have a long history of trouble. I came to the 24 hours because I felt like as a new captain, as an example to those at Fire Station number 4 and a leader, it was inappropriate. So I think 24 hours is fair. And again, I got superiors that didn't agree with me, and I've taken some heat for this. And I'm firm on this 24 hours. I think it's more than fair.
And these cameras on the apparatus floor they're at all stations or just Central?
Yes, I believe we have them at all stations except Station 5. I could be wrong, but I can check that for you.
Does IT know how long the camera was out of commission?
That's documented in the evidence. I don't know that off the top of my head.
Like a few minutes, a few hours?
When they detected it, I guess, now this is not quoting them, they detected it almost immediately. I guess when it comes offline, I'm not an IT guy, I guess it gives an alert. That's how they knew the camera had came offline. That's how they're able to do the times of when it was running and when it stopped running. When it was recording and when it stopped recording.
So that was a function of the software that was controlling it, or it was physically unplugged?
Physically unplugged.
One camera?
Yes, the rig floor camera.
And there's just one camera?
That I'm aware of, yes.
All the other cameras still function?
Correct. Unless they all come offline. I don't think they all come offline at once. As far as I know, it was just that one camera. But it shows up to IT. That they get an alert, and that's how they knew to go to that camera.
Do other cameras show the camera being unplugged or disconnected?
No, what it shows is the lift going up towards the camera and Dustin going up towards the lift. That's what the evidence shows. It does not physically show him tampering with the, but for me, the preponderance of evidence shows that if I wake up in the morning and the street's soaking wet, I didn't see the rain, but I know that it rained. That's just that simple for me.
And no one actually witnessed it?
No. The actual disconnection, no.
So Captain Flake, he's responsible because he was the main officer on duty, or
He was on the lift.
he was on the lift?
Yes, the cameras show him going up towards the camera. And of course, once you unplug it, it's not going to show him unplugging it.
And was this connection loose in any way?
There was no disruption to the camera before he went up near the camera.
I understand 24 hours isn't a big deal, but when it's on the record of a firefighter with basically zero record, I feel like it is our responsibility. If they want a hearing, we have to consider that.
I with all respect, Mandy, as the fire chief of the fire department, I've also been entrusted to discipline under 40 hours, and I take discipline very seriously. And had the report been, had I doubted the report, I wouldn't have given him 24 hours. And it's obvious in the report.
We have a checklist here that I'm going to need your help filling out, fellow commissioners. So, the objection to discipline was filed within 48 hours of a written notice of discipline. So that we can check. I just have the one. Oh, you got one? Okay.
It's at the very back.
Yep, I'm looking at it.
Y'all on board? Jim, you got one?
So at the very top, the objection to discipline is filed within 48 hours of a written notice of discipline. Did that happen? I believe so. We wouldn't be here if he did not file within 48 hours. Now we get to decide if we want a public hearing or an executive session or to accept chief's discipline or to review it.
So this is the president of the union that's submitted this reversal? You want to explain?
Sorry about that. Good afternoon, board. Yeah, so we filed for the hearing request within the 48 hours as required for a hearing. Also filed a motion. All of the evidence is pretty well laid out, pretty clear. There's not really a lot of verbal arguments to be made necessarily. All of our talking points, I kind of discuss a lot of that in the motion that I made there. There's a criteria that arbitrators use in order to determine if there's just cause for whenever discipline is being rendered to somebody. And there's a list of 7 different criteria that need to be met in order for it to be appropriate, and in the amount of discipline and in the process of rendering the discipline. And so I kind of laid out all of each of the steps and kind of what happened in our response to each one of those criteria to say that basically none of the seven, arguably none of the seven have been met.
Seven criteria in here. I remember reading it, but
Yeah, it's in the motion for summary reversal. Is that what you have? Yes. It's numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Corey, is that the information that came to the board after the packet went out? On email?
Wednesday? Yes. It came out on Wednesday.
So that's the, that additional communication that was at your place today that wasn't in the packet?
won't be in our packet. Sorry.
Not in your packet? And you, honestly, you didn't amend the agenda. So that's extra communication that you received after the packet went out. Okay.
So you're not disputing that he wasn't near the camera?
Nope.
You're just disputing that he wasn't warned about being near?
So, yes, as far as the actual action that occurred, we're just saying that Captain Flagg is denied unplugging the camera. He was near the camera. There is video that shows him up working on the lift near the camera, and he was working on some electrical to drop down power cords for the apparatus, and that's when the camera went offline while he was near it. I don't know that he was necessarily facing the camera or if he was reaching at the camera, but he was just working in the area of the camera. And the basis of kind of the city's claim is that the camera cannot have a video feed if it's not completely clipped in and plugged in, of which we know that not to be true. It can be partially clipped in or partially plugged in, make a connection, and then potentially be jostled loose accidentally. That's basically what we're saying happened.
And it could have been an intentional
Correct.
disconnection of the,
Correct.
by him just being on the lift.
Correct. And as part of the 7 criteria as far as an investigation goes, it's supposed to be a fair and unbiased investigation that includes all plausibilities, investigated all plausibilities of what could possibly have happened, of which the only things that happened were things to potentially reinforce what they already thought, which is kind of laid out in that communication.
So you want to go on with number 2 then?
What's that?
You want to continue with number 2?
With each of the 7 here?
Yeah.
Yeah, so in the investigation that occurred, one of the rules that was cited to be broken was completely taken out of context from our city handbook as a Class 1 violation. It says ... tampering with City of Elkhart records, of which that rule it's much longer. It actually talks about altering, misrepresentation, or manipulation of City of Elkhart records in order to gain some sort of potential benefit out of it. The rule that was cited was completely taken out of context just to say tampering with records. The Class 1 offense was entirely too high of an offense, even if there was a preponderance of evidence that he did unplug it. The offense that they're citing is completely inappropriate. I've kind of already talked about the investigation and the fairness. It's pretty targeted, geared toward reinforcing what they already knew. When Captain Flagg was, when he was interviewed, the video file that we saw said firefighter unplugs camera. That's what we could see on the screen. So before he was ever even questioned, he was taken off work within an hour, and then he was questioned later on, and it said firefighter unplugs camera. So it was a target investigation from the beginning. They had a presumption of what they assumed, and they just tried to use some sort of evidence to create an issue out of it.
Flag on any kind of leave?
Yeah, he was placed on administrative leave within about an hour.
Paid,
For-
unpaid?
It was paid. Paid administrative leave within about an hour.
How long was he on leave? Do you know?
3 months, maybe? I don't. Yeah, 3 months.
For this?
Yes. He's been off of work paid for don't cite me, but 2 to 3 months for the loose wire.
From this incident?
Yes.
Well, that would cover 3 and 4. Then what about number 5?
5 talks about the proof, about the preponderance of evidence, about the amount of evidence that was acquired. Interviews were done with a substantial amount of the Station 4 people, individuals that were working around that time or on the dates on the date of the occurrence, and nobody had heard Captain Flagg discuss anything about unplugging a camera, or about any kind of discontent about it, or nobody saw him. They just knew that he was up on the lift working on electrical. The closest to any kind of evidence that there is that he is on the lift near the network cable that was found to be loose.
And how did they discover that the camera
Because it went
was
offline.
partially plugged in? Who discovered that?
IT, yeah. I think, like Chief said, they got an alert.
And they plugged it back in? IT plugged it back in, or somebody else's? Yeah.
First and foremost, this case is not at arbitration, and Indiana code and merit law allows me to discipline 40 hours and less. This has nothing to do with an arbitrator or arbitrator's rules, because this isn't in arbitration. And the evidence shows, which I reviewed, which I'm emphasizing to you guys, I reviewed the evidence. The lift could not physically reach the junction box that he said he was working on from where the lift was in the photos and when the camera went offline. So that had nothing to do with why he was near the camera, because the junction box is not close enough to the camera.
He was on the lift by himself?
Yes.
Working on electrical?
He said he was, but he was not near any electrical. There was no electrical in the area. The junction box that he stated he was working on was not near where he was when the camera went off. This is what I'm saying. We've reviewed the evidence, and this is not a hearing. I've reviewed the evidence, and I'm trying to get you guys to trust me as chief to make a decision on this, because I've reviewed the evidence. I've reviewed statements from Division Chief Bill Sullivan, who went up and actually was part of the reenactment, and seeing how hard it is to pull that cord out of there so it wasn't bumped. He took it out, and I think he made an emotional decision. My opinion on that is going to be firm whether you guys give a hearing or not. And once you guys
Are
read
those
it,
wires for the electrical?
No,
and
that
the
was for the
communication for the cameras, are they running parallel?
there's a junction box that's separate from the camera. It wasn't physically possible to be at the camera and to say that you're working on the junction box, because it's too far away. That's what the evidence shows, and that was part of what went into my decision. That's how I arrived at this decision, through the evidence that they gave me. I've reviewed the evidence. I didn't just decide to do this. And again, those arbitrary steps, this case isn't in arbitration. As a chief, I'm allowed to review evidence and hand out discipline per the fire merit rules.
And you had issued a 24-hour,
Yes, which was far beneath what my superiors wanted. And if you guys hear some intensity in my voice, I want to apologize. It's not aimed at you guys, but I've taken a lot of heat for this, and I think I came out of this with a very fair decision.
So
Extremely fair.
where does the 2 to 3 month administrative leave, how does that fit in?
That was when something happens within the city, we get advice from legal. When IT went over there and they thought the camera had been tampered with, advised us to put him on paid administrative leave. He has not missed a paycheck. He's been paid since he's been off. He was not put on administrative leave without pay. He has been paid.
And it took them 2 to 3 months to what, investigate?
That was out of, I did not participate in the investigation. Human Resources did that, yes.
So how does he become reinstated?
Oh, he's back.
He's already back at work. He served the
already
suspension.
back?
He's trying to recoup the funds or have the suspension eliminated.
So you have not yet applied the 24-hour suspension?
We hadn't until about 2 weeks ago. Now, that's flexible. Somewhere around 2 weeks ago, we went ahead and applied the suspension, and then we brought him back to work. Just for example, he was on A shift, so we applied the suspension on a Friday. 24-hour suspension for us is 3 days, but it's all in one shift. And then he came back to work that following Monday.
So my only other question, so after your investigation, it was determined that he intentionally disconnected the camera.
Correct. The evidence adds right up to it.
And then did he reconnect it? You reconnected the camera.
Not me personally, our IT department.
And what time was it between this disconnection and
Well, they
finding out?
gave a time frame. It's in the report. When the camera went offline, IT immediately came out to Station 4 and discovered that it wasn't connected, and they reconnected it. That time frame from them leaving, I guess City Hall is where IT is, driving out to Station 4. I'm not sure. Drive time, I don't know, 20 minutes. That's just, again, that's a guess.
It's captain flag, correct?
Correct.
I am of the opinion if a firefighter asks for a hearing, I'm going to consider giving them one, regardless of how obvious things appear.
Well,
Chief.
I'm of the opinion is that you definitely have that right, but I'm also of the opinion that you guys should trust me. If we do this with every single discipline, we're going to be having a ton of hearings. I looked at the evidence. Otherwise, what is the use of me looking at the evidence? What's the use of the state statute reading? I can give discipline to 40 hours. They may as well just pass it to you guys.
Do that if you want to.
That's not what the state statute says. I looked at the report in detail.
And it is a firefighter's right if they.
It is his right. It is his right. And it's also your right to deny it.
Well, I don't know if a hearing is necessary. I've got experience with wiring, and things can happen inadvertently. And if someone saw him disconnect it, I'd say, yeah, he disconnected it. But if he's on a lift and no one sees him disconnect the camera, it's physically disconnected. If no one witnesses it, then it's just, he did it and he didn't do it. You know, there's no witness.
So then how do you suppose it came out of the wall?
Stuff happens. I've seen stranger things than a disconnected camera, let me tell you. So, I don't know how, you know, I can't answer your question. Maybe it wasn't, maybe it was a faulty connection to begin with. Doesn't take much to disconnect something. A mouse could run across the wire and disconnect something.
It wasn't a
Squirrels.
wire, it was a plug.
Lots of things happen
Yeah.
that you know, if this is that serious of a charge, then I would think you would need someone to have seen it. That's my opinion.
I do get what you're saying, that we are going to be here a lot if everybody contests their discipline. But it also is an opportunity for our human resource department to pick and choose their battles.
I don't know anything about that. I look at the report, and I made my determination from the report.
Thank you,
And,
Chief.
and that's it. If this stuff is going to be predetermined, then maybe you guys should vote in, just it all comes to you guys, because it feels like I was losing when I came up here.
Lots of stuff can happen. 2 to 3 months for an investigation on an unplugged camera.
And that's out of my
Is in-
control, completely out of my control.
I have
Kinda-
one question. How far away from the junction box was the camera?
Physically impossible for you to reach it. How far would you say? 4 feet, and then he's facing the other direction, correct? Just couldn't be done. It wasn't, they didn't correlate.
Did he actually have another work order to be up there doing something else?
No.
Just to talk about some of what was going on while he was up there, he was looking for a place to run wire down. So he had been moving around. He had also been working on the Plymouth system as well. So he had kind of been all over across the apparatus bay. I don't think that he was physically running wire at the time. He was looking for which wires he could find a hot off of.
Absolutely none of that was in the report when Human Resources interviewed Captain Flagg. That's just not what's in the report. This is all new to me.
It was asked of him in his interview, so if it wasn't in the report, then we can't do anything about that.
We're now at a position where we decide, are we going to go into an executive session, have a hearing, accept the chief's discipline that was already issued, or reverse the discipline? I think we're getting into dangerous territory when we're making assumptions.
I think that
Know
goes.
that
I
you
think that
think-
goes both ways. I think that goes both ways.
Well, I will make a motion. A motion to reverse this discipline. Or a motion of a different kind.
I'll make a motion to reverse the discipline.
Can I get a second? Okay.
You need to rule if there's no second that motion died.
Pardon?
When there's no second, a motion dies. You need to say that.
All right, that motion's dead.
I make the motion to accept the chief's recommendation.
Second to that?
I'll second that.
We have a first and second. Any discussion? Going to be split. All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Nay.
Nay.
Split, that's dead. Sure. Looks like we're going to have to do. Or hearing.
Would have to do what?
A hearing or executive session.
We can do the executive session now?
Executive sessions need to be advertised as a special meeting.
What would be the soonest we could do that? Okay.
We'd have to look at the calendar and see who's, check availability and do all that kind of stuff. Find out when this is available. Yeah,
So do I need a motion to approve an executive session for this matter?
please ask
Get
the
up here,
legal
Kevin.
department, not the secretary, when you have questions like that.
You can do a motion to set this matter for an executive session depending on the commission's availability.
Thank you, Kevin.
Excuse me, what was the comment?
Depending on the commission's availability, you can set this for an executive session.
What do we need to do just to discuss it on the side there in the conference room, just among ourselves?
And that's an executive session, and that'd be you'd violate the open door law.
I'll need a motion to approve an executive session based on everyone's availability.
Please include his name, thank you, in the motion.
Oh, yes, for Mr. Flagg, Captain Flagg.
I'll make a motion for an executive session to discuss Captain Flagg's disciplinary action.
I'll second.
We have a first and second. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Seeing none, that is approved. And we will work with you, Nancy. Okay, moving on. Anything from the local 338? Okay, at this point, I will open it up to public participation. Anybody here or online wishing to comment? Go ahead. Okay, I'm going to close the public participation component and now entertain a motion for adjournment.
Make the motion to adjourn the meeting today.
Second.
We have a first and second. All in favor?
Aye.
We're adjourned. Thank you, everyone. Especially congratulations to all those promoted that aren't here because we did.